Okay, so it happens in a flash, right? That little moment you're waiting for a website to load, it's probably one of the most common things we experience online, but it's also kind of mysterious. Today, we're going to decode what is really going on behind the scenes. I mean, you know this screen. We've all seen it. You click a link, this thing pops up, and you just wait for like a split second. Then boom, verification successful, and you're on your way. But did you ever stop and think, wait, what are they even verifying? Yeah, it feels like just another loading screen, but the reality, it's way more dramatic than that. In that tiny little moment, there's literally a battle being fought for the website's survival. And guess what? Your browser just got flagged as one of the good guys. So, to really get what that screen is all about, you have to understand that the web is, well, it's a constant battlefield. Seriously, that little pause isn't a glitch or a bug. Nope, it's a frontline defense system, and it's protecting the very site you're trying to get to. And the main threat, it comes from bots. Now, I'm not talking about the helpful kind, the ones that help search engines find stuff. I'm talking about the malicious ones, the bots built to scrape data, try out stolen passwords, and worst of all, completely overwhelm websites and just knock them offline. The absolute worst case scenario here is something called a DDoS attack. Just think of it like weaponized traffic. You've got thousands, sometimes millions of compromised computers all trying to visit one single website at the exact same moment. It's a flood of requests that no website can possibly handle. Okay, let me put it this way. Imagine a really popular store on opening day, but instead of actual customers, a whole army of robots just swarms the entrance. They're not buying anything, they're just standing there, blocking the door so no real person can get inside. That's a DDoS attack. The website is still online, technically, but you just can't get to it. So how does a website stop this mob of robots? Simple. It hires a bouncer. And that just a moment screen, that's your digital bouncer. It's this super smart, incredibly fast security checkpoint that's designed to spot the robots in the crowd and wave all the humans right on through. And the clue to how this whole thing works, it's usually hidden right there in plain sight. You ever see that little message? Enable JavaScript and cookies to continue? That's the key. It's basically asking your browser to prove it's the real deal and not just some cheap, simple script. So, in that fraction of a second, this system is running a lightning-fast check. It's asking, does your browser act human, or is it just firing off requests like a machine? Are you using a normal browser, like Chrome or Safari? And here's the big one. Can it actually run JavaScript and handle cookies? See, most of those simple attack bots, they can't. And that's the test. That's how it separates friend from foe. Just like that. I know, it's so easy to see that little pause as just another annoyance, right? But really, it's one of the unsung heroes of the internet. For real. That single check is a huge part of what keeps our digital world up and running. And the crazy part? It all happens in less than 1 second. Just think about that for a minute. A super complex security audit that tells humans from machines, protects an entire website's infrastructure, and makes sure you have a good experience. All of that happens in the blink of an eye. It's pretty incredible when you think about it. So hey, the next time you see that screen, just remember what's actually going on. It's the thing that's keeping your favorite websites from getting knocked offline. It's protecting them and you from data thieves. And it's making sure that when you do get to the site, it's fast and works properly because it's not busy fighting off an entire army of bots. And, this all leads to a really interesting question. This is a constant cat and mouse game, right? As the bad bots get smarter and start learning how to act more human, how are these digital checkpoints going to evolve to keep up? That 1 second pause you see today, well, it might just be the very beginning of a much more complicated digital identity check we'll all be dealing with in the future.